Saifedean Ammous' book, The Bitcoin Standard, has been reviewed by just about everyone in the crypto community by now. Rightfully so, because the book has done much to raise awareness and open eyes on the subject of currency in general and Bitcoin in particular. There are reviews that both praise and criticize the Bitcoin Standard book, but this review isn't about the validity of the arguments made in the book. This review is simply about the impact the book can make on self-awareness and how it might help move the world towards wider adoption of cryptocurrency. Let's see how. The currency market. The first 7 chapters of the Bitcoin Standard are focused not on Bitcoin, but on currency, the history and use of various currencies throughout time. Ammous has made, in my opinion, a rather dry subject more interesting. His coverage of the history of currency, from primitive money to monetary metals to government money, and explanation of time preference and sound money, as well as its importance to individual freedom, is enlightening. While some of us are aware of the history and concepts outlined in these chapters, it makes for an excellent review due to the easy, concise manner in which it's presented. The gold standard. One of the more interesting topics of the book is the review of the gold standard. Under the gold standard, a government or central bank of the time had to maintain enough gold reserves to match money supply in that country or region and ensure full convertibility of the currency against gold at all times. In times of war or crisis, maintaining sufficient gold reserve levels was difficult, and thus it made for much shorter periods of dispute among nations. The abandonment of the gold standard permitted governments the ability to print money and extend wars versus running out of funds and having to solve disputes. While that is a simple explanation of a complex topic, it's one that resonates with those of us who are Bitcoin enthusiasts. Bitcoin versus gold. There are vast resources on this topic of comparing Bitcoin to gold, because it is similar to a gold standard in a couple of ways. Number one, both Bitcoin and gold are stateless and can provide an international base money, not under the control of any national, central bank, or government. Secondly, both are reliably limited in quantity or supply, unlike fiat money that can be created out of thin air. There are obviously differences, one is tangible and the other is digital, but many feel this isn't important in a world where digital transactions already far outweigh personal transactions. The Bitcoin Standard. Chapter 8 of the Bitcoin Standard explains what Bitcoin is and how it works from Ammous' economic perspective. It is a helpful chapter for those unfamiliar with the technology. While not everyone will agree with everything in the book, it's effective in offering an explanation that can give people a context for the relative importance of Bitcoin in the future global economy. It's exciting and fascinating that an 8-year-old technology with no obvious profit mechanism is being discussed alongside dollars or gold. While the role Bitcoin plays in the world today is tiny, what might the future hold? The Bitcoin Standard explores the possibility of mass adoption of Bitcoin having financial and technological impact. It's well worth reading, regardless of your personal views, and Saifedean Ammous should be applauded for the effort. If you want to learn more about cryptocurrencies, then we invite you to visit our blog. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.